Welcome everyone to Nikki Loves Books. Nikki here, and today we do have our OwlCrate, which doesn't sound too secure in there. It sounds like things are rattling around. But let's go ahead and open this box. This is our OwlCrate for December 2022. And I think I saw Merlin out in the corner of my eye. Just ignore him. He's being weird. Merlin is kind of a scaredy cat, and if I change anything, like my hair color, or even sometimes if my hair's up, he gets freaked out and like runs away from me. And today he seems to be really upset about the color of my lipstick, and so every time I turn and look at him, he like gets crazy eyes and then bolts. So I feel kind of bad that my cat's afraid of me today. And this is interesting for me to be on camera unboxing this, so we'll see how it goes. So let's go ahead and open our OwlCrate December 2022 box. Guys, this is the last box for 2022. I cannot believe we're going to be going into 2023. So of course, first we have the artwork, which used to be a lot cuter. But, you know, I'm like, it's simple, it's neat, it's still doable. But this artwork, of course, has our theme on the back. And for our December 2022 theme, it is star-crossed. We're going to keep this handy because I do read from it with the descriptions, because sometimes I've gotten items that I pulled it out of the box and I said, what the fuck is this? So this comes in handy. And the first item we have is our literary luggage enamel pin. And this, of course, is 12 out of 12 because this is the last OwlCrate for this year. So this is the last one out of this collection. So here is our literary luggage enamel pin. Let's see if I can get that. There we go. It says, spend time in Craw na Dun, and I believe that's Gaelic, and I don't speak Gaelic, so I probably just butchered that. Don't mind me. Because it is Gaelic, I kind of want to say this is from Outlander. I feel like we've done an Outlander enamel pin, though, if I'm not mistaken. And not just an enamel pin, but a literary luggage enamel pin. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. Oh, and look, right on the back it says inspired by Outlander. Interesting. Inspired by Outlander and designed by artist Hey Atlas Creative, the 12th and final collectible literary luggage enamel pin has us longing for Scottish moors and a romance that transcends time. I really didn't like Outlander. It was just... liked the first book, but read the second book, and then I started being like, no, just no. Part of the reason is I don't think I like time travel. Next thing we have is a box that says OwlCrate on it, and ooh, this I might actually be happy about because I don't have any, which is really strange to say. Forbidden Love and French and Aesthetics. I cannot look at that word and like pronounce it. Like, I know how it's pronounced, but when I see the word, I'm just like, what? Okay, so, and French Aesthetics combine to make the perfect bookish addition to your table with the ceramic salt and pepper shakers inspired by Serpent and Dove, which I have not read yet. And this was designed with love by Lichen and Limestone. I'm very excited to see these, and hopefully they're cute and I can add them to my table because I shit you not, I do not have a salt and pepper shaker. Okay, let's see if I can open it with my nails. This is the problem with fake nails. I love them, but they do not help me in life at all. No, just kind of a pain in the ass. Let us see, let us see. Okay, crazy cat. They look cute. Ooh la la. There's one. I'm pretty sure this one's for the salt. This one's for the pepper. Hopefully? Maybe? That makes sense. Like Dame Blanche. I don't know if that's Dame, but I'm going to say Dame. Dame Blanche. So I'm going to go with salt on this one, and this one pepper. Please correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Inspired by the forbidden love that flourishes between Louise LeBlanche and Reed Diggory in Serpent and Dove, this ceramic salt and pepper shaker set has been lovingly designed by Lichen and Limestone. I'm very excited to have these. I think they're pretty. And thankfully, I used the black and white coasters that we got. I don't know if that was a few months ago or last year or something. I think it was last year. But there was black and white coasters, like cup coasters that we got from OwlCrate that were inspired by Gothic tales. And so they have some Gothic quotes on them. My new salt and pepper shakers will match perfectly that black and white theme and kind of Gothic look. I'm excited. I've never felt the need to add salt and pepper to my food, which is why I've never been like, I need salt and pepper shakers. However, I do feel bad for guests. You know, they might be sitting there and being like, I need more salt or I need more pepper, and then there's none available. At least on the table. It's in the cupboard for when I cook. So the next item we got is another box that says OwlCrate on it. And it says, the stars include us, they do not bind us. These Violent Delights inspired ceramic tea bag rests will help you stay caffeinated, perfect for those evenings when you read till the stars come out. Designed with love by Lady Chubb Letters. I'm so excited to see this. It says, hand wash only, do not microwave. Thank you. There have been so many things that I've gone from OwlCrate that I'm just like, I don't know if this is safe in the microwave. I don't know if it's safe in the dishwasher, and so I've just been hand washing everything just to be careful because I don't want to wreck my stuff, but it's nice to know. So not only is there the tea bag holder, which I'll show you in just a second because it's really pretty, but there is this tea bag, silicone tea bag. I like this a lot. Got some design on it. There's the design. But I love this simply because all my teas are loose leaf. I don't usually do tea bags. So handy dandy. And now I have this also, which is super pretty. And it will be great because then I can take my tea bag out and actually rest it somewhere instead of having to carry it directly to the sink. So let's find out more. Defy the stars and stay up late with a cup of tea. This tea bag rest inspired by These Violent Delights has been designed by Lady Chubb Letters and will be perfect for all those evenings where you whisper just one more chapter to yourself. Story of my life. We also included a matching silicone tea bag to add some bookish flair to drinking your loose leaf teas. Thank you for that. Okay, next up we have this, which is just the encasing. I think, well, I don't think, I know. There's something inside this little canvas bag. You are the bane of my existence and the object of all my desires. That definitely sounds like it's from a romance novel, and I love it. I want to say straws, but they're shaped like hearts. So yeah, I think these are straws. These are metal straws shaped like hearts, which is a little kind of weird, but also kind of fun. I've never seen that before. Packaged within a canvas bag designed by Wink and Wonder, these Bridgerton-inspired heart straws will ensure that you stay hydrated after watching all that spicy banter between Kate and Anthony. And no, I don't want to watch it. I want to read the damn books. I have the first one. Haven't started it. I'll get there. Okay, next up, it's a bag with, I think, a bag inside? I don't know. I don't know what the hell this is. Oh, is it going to be a tapestry of some sort? That's kind of cute. Okay, I understand what this is. So it's a wall hanging, and these are pockets. They were just a little crumpled. That's why I couldn't tell what it was. But look, I'm going to fix this so you can have storage space on your walls. It is handy. It does say on the top, the dream chooses the dreamer. Dreaming of a life where everything's in the right place. Looking to add some more organization into your life. This hanging fabric organizer will ensure that you have plenty of space to stash your trinkets and treasures. Inspired by Strange the Dreamer, the gorgeous pattern printed on this item was designed by Off the Hook Studio. Let's get a close-up of that design. It is really pretty. I love the blues. Next up, we do have this bookmark, and it does have a code on the back that you scan to read the first 3 chapters of Unseelie. We've also included an unsealy bookmark with gorgeous character art. Don't forget to check out this very exciting 2023 release. Next up, we have just a brown envelope, no markings on it, and looks like there's more bookmarks inside. Oh, upside down. So we have these. If you flip them, and then there's quotes on the back side. Star-crossed and tragic, there are many bookish couples that have won our hearts through their defiance. Designed by Kim Karlika Art, this bookmark set pays homage to two of the most well-known romances in young adult history, with the first mark featuring Akiva and Karu from Daughter of Smoke and Bone, and the second featuring Alice and Leia from An Ember in the Ashes. I've read An Ember in the Ashes, haven't finished the series yet. I think I have the last book to read. Have not started Daughter of Smoke and Bone. There's just so many good books that I want to read, and I swear to God, not enough time. All right, that's my tantrum for today. So, most exciting part of OwlCrate, at least for me, is seeing what book we got. And the book this month is The Poison Season by Mara Rutherford. Our December book pick features a romance that takes place on the edges of a foreboding lake where the waters run dark with the poison and nothing survives its treacherous depths. Torn between her heart and her family, Lilo, our heroine, must make difficult decisions that threaten to bring upheaval to her entire life. Our signed edition features a completely redesigned exclusive cover with art by Roz Dottier, which can be turned over to reveal an reversible dust jacket illustrated by Nina.Sky. Beneath the jacket, you'll find the hardcover case featuring art by Charlie Bowater. And that is very beautiful artwork. If you guys do not know, I love it, love it, love it, love it when they do something with a hardcover case. For me, it's always kind of been an empty space on most books, and I'm like, why? Especially since I take off the dust jacket. I do not like having, you know, the paper on the hardcover books while I'm reading it. Simply because I fiddle around, I'm like moving the book all sorts of ways. I tend to break the binding. And then the paper gets destroyed because I also like rolling paper in between my fingers, and yeah, so it's all bad. So I take off the dust jacket, and so it's really sad to me when books are just plain underneath. Also, the person at Roz Dottier who did the cover also did exclusive end pages inside the book, which is another thing that I like simply because it makes the book look prettier. Books can be art. I just don't think that's the only value of the book. I still think the most value comes from the book itself, the story, the reading. But, of course, books can be art too. I just don't always agree with people who think books are only art and only use books to decorate their house. Like, I'm like, can you please read the damn book? That's what its purpose is. It wants to be read, I promise. So, this Poison Season is our book this month. I'm really excited to read it and tell you guys all about it. And of course, OwlCrate did also include a author letter to the OwlCrate subscribers. That's it for the box. So that's it for the physical items, but we still do have our OwlCrate newsletter. Here's a small interview with the author. The difference between our OwlCrate exclusive cover and the regular cover. And it looks like the regular cover is what we have underneath our dust jacket. So it's a win-win. We get both. Ooh. Okay, so the next part of the newsletter is usually something fun, and they did a reading resolution for 2023. I already like some of the things on the list. Use your library card more often. I cannot do so because I don't even think I have a library card anymore. It's really bad. Set a daily reading goal, like 20 minutes every day. I usually do mine an hour, but that's me. I can dedicate that time. I could probably do more than that. Or I should probably do less and keep working on my YouTube videos. Yeah. Well, I'll have to think about that one. This one definitely applies to me, and that is read the books you already own. Yes. That definitely needs to be a resolution. And to be fair, I do. It's just I have a lot of books. Anyways, just know that there's some 2023 reading resolutions and I love it. They then give you some recommendations on books if you end up liking this poison season. Those include A Far Wilder Magic by Alison Shaft, Winter Wood by Shea Ershaw, and Into the Heartless Wood by Joanna Ruthmeyer. Next up is an interview with the vendor, which our vendor this month is Hey Atlas Creative, who does the literary luggage enamel pins. Then there's just the information about the photo challenge, which I never remember to do, and the Owl Babble, which I also never remember about, which is kind of sad because I feel like I'm missing out. My favorite part of the newsletter is the Spotify playlist. And this month's Spotify playlist is inspired by Bridgerton. So it's of rakes and romantics. Oh, and it's an instrumental. It's an instrumental reading playlist. My favorite. Spotify playlist, here I come. And last but not least in the newsletter is other releases we're excited about this month. And those include A Million to One by Abida Jagirdar, A Wilderness of Stars by Shea Ershaw, 9 Liars by Maureen Johnson, This Cursed Crown by Alexandra Overy, and The Shattered City by Lisa Maxwell. So before we leave though, we do really need to know what's next month's OwlCrate theme. And I have it right here. And I'm so excited to say that the July 2023 OwlCrate box theme will be Courting the Fae. I am so excited for this. And it says, every January box will include an officially licensed Sarah J. Maas item designed by Wolf and Bear Co. I don't know what they do, but it's going to be an officially licensed Sarah J. Maas item. That is all I care about. Freaking love my Maas. Courting the Fae is our next box. Do not forget to subscribe if you're not, so you can come join me for our next box because it should be fantastic with a Sarah J. Maas officially licensed item. I am so excited about this. Thank you all so much for being here. That is our OwlCrate box for today. Do not forget to let me know in the comments if there's an item in this box that you liked the most. For me this month, it was definitely the salt and pepper shakers. And part of that is that they're uber cute. They're also extremely useful, and it's something I did not have. And you'd think that in my 30s, I would have a salt and pepper shaker on my goddamn table, but I'm weird. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope to catch you next time.